Hello and welcome back to Patchworks. So the garden has grown, and it's grown a lot, and along with everything I planted that's grown, the weeds have kind of taken over, as you can see. And because I didn't lay down the plastic kind of tarp weed barrier, it's going to be a never-ending battle the whole summer. But it's gotten really out of hand, and it's time to just kind of start lopping it off. So I have my trusty hoe. At least I think this is a hoe with a rake on it, and I'm gonna start trying to pull up weeds like this, and I'm gonna have to go in and hand weed around, and then I'm gonna remulch with some straw as well. At least that's the plan. So it's like 4:15 here, and I gotta leave at 6:15 in 2 hours, so I'm gonna get right to it. So I don't really know what the best way to do this is. It seems pretty good, I guess. I was thinking of coming here with the weed whacker and just cutting it all down, but then, you know, it would just grow back, and the roots are still in there, which is not good. This is absolutely terrible. I chose a terrible day and time to do this. With these ones on the outside. I might have to try to do this tomorrow. It's so hot. It's like insane. I'm gonna have to come back and do this in the afternoon, later afternoon or at night, because I'm dying here. I'm back. It's the next day, and it's a lot cooler out, but still very thick. It rained a little bit overnight and this morning, so hopefully that'll have loosened up the ground a little bit, but we'll see. A little bit. It's a lot nicer without that sun beating on my back, though, I can tell you that. I think this thing's gonna break soon. I don't know if you can see, but it keeps bending back. Oh, goodness, yeah. So this seems to be the way to do it, just kind of raking across the top. At least when it's this wet out, I don't need to really slam it in. So what I'm doing is I'm just raking the middle, and then I'm going back and picking in between. And these onions are really fragile, so I'm trying to be really careful, but I'm ripping off a limb here or there, because they're just so fragile. Honestly, these onions, I think, are getting a little close to harvest time. Oh yeah, this is so fun. The best. The onions are actually looking pretty good, better than I thought I'd be able to. And now to do that with everything else. Oh no. These rows, really picking by hand. Can't really get in with that hoe. I think these potatoes and onions are like about to be ready to pick. So, might all be for naught. Might be tilling this over again and planting more pumpkins instead. That'd be fun. I found a potato. I didn't mean to take it up, just came up with some of the weeds I was pulling. So I guess it's working. I gotta look up if I should be taking these potatoes out now. I think I might be harvesting them like next week. Looks like they kind of hit their lifespan. Might be able to plant a extra row of pumpkins or something. Before it really starts to heat up, I'm gonna lay these down. I'm gonna be putting some cattle wire, chicken fence or something like that. I'm gonna train these tomatoes up on it. Goodness gracious. Boom diggity. And if it gets too long, I'll just drape it over the back. Should be fine. Whew. I'm doing these probably closer than I need to, but the hope is that these tomatoes are just gonna go absolutely crazy. That's the plan. Take a quick break to eat a strawberry. Ah. Probably could have let that go for another day. Just a little unripe. Starting on this side, because there's a little bit more room over here. Let's see what we can do. Didn't exactly wait for it to get cooler out, but it's gonna start raining soon, so gotta work with what we got. I don't think this will fit. What to do? Alright, well, I can stay there. Here, the crows, they're laughing at me. The crows are laughing at me. Alright, I secured those other two already. Just pulling these tight. The thing is, I'm trying to reuse some fence that we've had in the back for this kind of very occasion. Some leftover fence. So, I didn't want to have to buy more fence. So this is what happens. I think these potatoes are about to bust. They've all fallen over. I think that was partially due to my weeding being a little aggressive, but whatever. Yeet! These crows, I don't know if you can hear them, but these crows are not happy. Update on the tomatoes. Some trimming was done. Disregard that one looks upside down because it was lying down on the ground, so the leaves should flip back over. But pretty good. Back to hoeing, I guess. And we're gonna go ahead and speed through this. Oh my goodness, I cannot describe how much pain I was in. This was brutal. I will definitely be using plastic tarp going forward, because I mean, I must have spent probably 6 hours that day weeding all this. It was miserable, but I'm really happy it got done. It just needed to get done. And right about here, because I had planted the corn so much earlier than everything else, the weeds there and the grass had grown so much higher, and the roots had really gotten thick. So I whipped out the weed whacker, and I am very happy I did. I actually didn't end up cutting anything down with a weed whacker. I pulled 1 or 2 beans out when I was hand weeding afterwards, but I'm actually pretty surprised. And then it was just a matter of piling it all up and bringing it over to the compost pile, which I have to actually officially make. So be sure to stay tuned, because that'll be coming up soon. Well, that was so much work. I'm happy I discovered the weed whacker could work at the end. And it's gonna be raining in a bit, and it's time to plant the pumpkins. I'll take you for a close-up to take a look at these three sisters. The beans are actually growing right up the corn, which is really cool. So the final step to the three sisters is squash, and we're doing pumpkin. We're doing two different types of pumpkin. We're doing cinnamon girl and hybrid jack-o'-lantern, both from not M.I. Gardener, Johnny's Selected Seeds. So let's start doing that and wrap this video up.
Sorry for the lack of enthusiasm there, I was exhausted, and so I'm just planting them, starting off with the jack-o'-lantern, just planting them every few corn across, not in between each one because they're going to grow big, and then I come back in with the cinnamon girl, which we'll be using for pumpkin pies, hopefully. And yeah, just kind of planted them a few across, and it's going to be watered in. There ended up being a real bad storm after this, so I finished just in time.
Well, listen, thank you guys for watching. I got to call it there. It's about to start pouring. I am really surprised I was able to get all that done today. It was in the 90s again, but it just had to be done. Note to future self, gonna be putting down plastic weed barrier because that was miserable. If you guys like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's going to be more gardening content coming out. There's going to be more crafting coming out. There might even be some more mechanic, maybe even Vespa work coming out in the next few weeks and months. So be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to see what's coming next. I'll catch you guys later.